compost bin, do some soil amendments. I'm going to be planting 3 fruit trees. I purchased 2 plums and a white pomegranate plant. I'm using soil cube for the first time, so I'm really excited about that, and all sorts of things. I kind of just recorded everything that I was doing, and I'm going to share it now with you. So sit back and enjoy the episode. The soil is here. Unfortunately, the delivery driver just told me he cannot bring his truck. He can't drive it on my grass. He said it's going to tear my grass up. So unfortunately, I can't get it back here. So it's going to be a few extra steps for me to bring the soil all the way back here. But Okay, so we're back to 30 days in the future. It is now April 3rd, and now I'm going to show you everything that I did since recording the cleanup of the yard and all the planting. So let's take a look. When you come into my garden, you're welcomed in to Patricia's Wonderland. And the first stop is going to be our inoculated mushroom log that I got about maybe 3 weeks ago from the Atlanta Mushroom Festival. And look, it rained a few days. It's like 80 degrees right now. So these flowers are new. I think it's Latrius. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but these flowers are new. This lavender is new. This lavender is old. I got a free elderberry tree that's coming. I think I'm gonna plant it right here, possibly. I think it's gonna go right here, or I'll show you the other location where I'm thinking to put the elderberry. So all of this are lilies. These have been here for 2 years. They're just now coming up. So I'm super excited to see those. And I've got pansies hanging up in the baskets. I got these butterflies and flowers. These particular things came from Hobby Lobby. So if you're in the South, you know you've got Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure where else Hobby Lobby is. And this is the strawberry patch that's still here. And I'm kind of letting it go a little wild for sure. I want to protect my strawberries because the birds for sure ate my strawberries last year. I didn't get that much. So this is a flower. I don't recall what it is. I have a chive growing in with it right there. And then the berries are shooting up, and then there's dandelions. And I'm not sure if that's a weed or not, but let's see, what else do we have here? So let me show you. Yeah, so this is the strawberry patch with some bee balm, chives, some herbs are in here. That's what the situation is, and some perennials. Okay, so this is the steel bed that I was showing you. So this is set up for tomatoes. So I had tomatoes started indoors by seed and eggplant, and these are leeks that I'm growing. They've grown quite a bit actually. I don't know if I can plant these anymore. I keep wetting them, but I don't know if I can plant these, but maybe. But so far I have these planted. Um, that's from the store. I've got some shiso right here. I've got eggplant. So these are all. I actually just switched cameras because the lens I was using, the app for the mic. My camera app doesn't work well with the mic. I have to switch apps. I switched back because this phone has a better camera than that app. It won't focus. So I need to have the ability so that when I zoom in on, say, the eggplant, the camera adjusts correctly. You know what I'm saying? So in this bed is a lot of basil seeds in here. There's some flower seeds in here, but all along the back of this container is all tomato. And what I'm so happy about is that I put these out. I brought these plants on a 3-day rain day. So we had 3 days of rain, and I put them out. So I don't know. They could be too small to be outside, but they're not dead. They've been out here for a few days. They've been out here for almost a week, and they're still green. And I've got a loofah that I've started here that should trellis up this. I kind of tried to mark. Oh, the type of tomato I have in here is a brandywine tomato, so it should be pretty big. So I just stuck these markers in to kind of remember where I stuck everything, but that's eggplant. That basil's from the store, but I have basil seeds all throughout here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 brandywine tomatoes that I started from seed. There's seeds in here. I have 2 eggplants in here. Leeks are in here. shiso, not shishito pepper, shiso, the herb, and another tomato. So this is going to be all tomato going in this one with basil, and I have some like co-plants in here, something beneficial, some florals, things like that. This green stuff is sprouts from the straw. So that's what that is. So I showed you the strawberry patch behind this. Let's go over here. The peach tree is growing peaches already. You can see them there. See, if I had this on the other app, my phone would not adjust to what I'm showing you like this. It's just, unfortunately, there might be some background noise, but we just have to deal with that to get better shots. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. See? The truck going by. We've got peaches. So at this point, I will be keeping a close eye because we have like overcrowded branches like this one. This has way too many peaches, and I'm gonna follow whatever the tree has selected to not. I think they will probably fall off by themselves, but you see how, like, come on camera. So that's good, right? And right next to it, so it's giving the energy to this one, and maybe in a couple of days I'll come out and knock off what is just taking up energy and space. But here's my peach tree. Now let's take a look at the herbs. This is the cinder block that y'all saw me putting together. We've got pots. We've got some lilies, daylilies. Those are amazing. And some things I've stuck in the pot there. I don't remember everything that I stuck. I just kind of put seeds everywhere, so we'll see. I got a variegated privet here. So all of this area is going to be filled with rocks. So my grassy section, my honeysuckle hanging over the fence over there. I got some thyme here, some grasses. So let's talk about these raised beds. We've got rosemary still in here. I just finished the cabbage heads. We've got lacinato, kale. I have more eggplant in here. That's garlic growing. We've got some kale in here, basil, lettuce that's been in here. A few seedlings in here that I didn't need to transplant. I just kind of did direct sow. So I did indoor starts, direct sow, and transplant. This is a okra right here. I think the okra is struggling a little bit in the sun, but I think it's doing okay. That's it right there. There's two here. I have 3 okra in here. All of this is broccoli. It's already 85 degrees right now today, so I had to protect my brassicas from the aphids that would absolutely come. So let's talk about these hoops. This is not a 1 inch, it's a 1/2 inch gauge. So I see it leaning. What that's telling me is I need to go buy the straight pipe, and I'm gonna attach it down the center. And I think that'll help it stabilize and not get moved around by the wind. But it is pretty deep down in here. It goes all the way down. I have I had some extra metal and bamboo, and that's what the hoops are sitting on, the pipe, PVC. So this one I haven't covered yet because the irrigation came, and I was thinking I was going to lay out the irrigation. So I'm going to do that first before I cover this one. This has a lot of seedlings in here. Not seedlings. I'm sorry, I keep saying seedlings. I planted big squash in here. So I have a black beauty zucchini on this side, and the other side is a yellow crooks. And I just went ahead and did direct. So then there's lettuce in here, a lot of red onion in this bed, snapdragons, oregano, basils here. So like where you have these posts here, T-posts, these are where tomatoes are. So there's some seedling tomatoes that I started indoors. They're right here where my finger is. They're 100 sweet. And then I've got a lot of flowers planted in the center, like things that I plant out here, like cosmos, chamomile, zinnia, stuff like that. I think I still have more to sow actually, but that's what's over here. And then this is spinach and some peppers, and I have a Fresno peppers here as well, more flowers. And then in the next video about irrigation, I'll tell you about these buckets, but right now they're just sitting out here. Then over here I have another lavender start, broccoli, onion, rutabagas in this one, and an old oregano plant. There's a few things planted in between from seed. I don't remember what I put in here, but probably dill or something like that. Strawberries here. This, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy. Look what I did, guys. I am growing red Russian kale from seed, direct sow. Aren't you proud of me? Come on. I got cilantro in there. I am so proud of me. I don't care what y'all say. Look, carrots growing. Probably need to get thinned out. That's okay. I got peppers. My indoor peppers are out here. I got gypsy mini bell pepper. What's that one? There's something else. Oh, parsnips were here. I think the parsnips are starting to grow right now. I think I see parsnips right next to the pepper. I thought they weren't gonna come up. Let me go around. I see a I don't know how this hornet got in there, but I hate that I had to take my mic off. Here's the beet section. We got beets, a few beets, not that many beets. What else is here? Purple carrots. Some stuff is still coming up. Yeah, super excited. So I have some direct sown. I have some starts. What else do I have going on out here? Let me get a wider angle. Let's get a good look at. Oh, let's talk about the blueberries. So I don't know what happened to these blueberry bushes. I have 8, and 3 of them, they're not doing anything. And I know for certain, you see how cracked that is down there? Sorry. I'm thinking like this is an area that you get hit with a lot of rainwater, and like I just think that this plant suffered. It wasn't a good place to put this blueberry. And then this one looks like that one. No action here. We've got might be a limelight hydrangea here. I don't remember what that is. I don't label. I'm one of those. I label, but I don't label. This blueberry also nothing. We've got a lantana. I think that was a lantana. Possibly is coming back up. Now look at this blueberry. Totally different from the first 3. So it's always good to have a bunch of plants just in case something goes wrong. So no blossoms on it yet, but that's cool. So I still have that one. Somehow this lily got over here. And then we've got another blueberry here. Fox fern. Another blueberry here. Fox fern. Another blueberry right here. Random onion. Fox fern. Another blueberry here. And I got yarrow. And then I have another hydrangea. And this will tell you how unbelievably difficult my soil is on this side of the fence, because I have mint planted here, and that's as far as it's grown in 3 years. So that'll tell you, that's telling me a whole lot. I don't know what it's telling you, but it's telling me something. And then we got like random lizards on fences doing weird things. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Squirrel traps, because if you know, you know. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Okay, what else is new? Oh, we're trying to get the grass to grow. Oh, let's talk about some more flowers. So I'm growing some dahlias. I'm not, this is my first year getting into flowers as well. So from start, like I put the bulbs in, and there they go. That's one set. If I come over here, There's another set there. There's another one right there. And then I just got these chairs. I had 2 chairs. I bought 3 more chairs. And they were actually on sale when I got them. I got these online out of Walmart. Let's see what else we got. We still got our flower pot section back there. And then my husband dropped some seed and some cuttings and some soil here to help the grass spread over here. Here is the finished compost bin. You can see that I've clearly been using it. Had some grass cuttings and things like that in it. It's a butterfly bush. Surprisingly, the tree hasn't killed it. It's been here for a while. It's not as big as it could be. I probably need to fertilize it and see. But I like having the flowers around. I'm into it. You can't have, it doesn't hurt the vegetable garden to have flowers. So this I'm pretty proud of, my trees, and also planting all of these flowers in myself from bulbs. So I'm excited to see all this sprout. Which plum is this one? This is the Morris plum tree. This is where you saw me put that white pomegranate in, but then I moved it. This is where I also had an area where the squirrels kept digging up this one spot, which is why you see on my reel that I caught a squirrel. That's the end of that. Didn't kill it, just moved it up out of here. Liatris is planted here. Some hyacinths. And then the happiest tree in the yard, this is the crimson red plum tree. And if you look at, when you see me unwrap them, look at this. This tree got planted in February. Happy, happy, happy. I have some nymphophia. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what that is back there. And then this area used to have, once upon a time, watermelon, once upon a time, corn, and now it's home to a beautiful limelight hydrangea. It's surrounded at the bottom by some hostas, and I'm hoping this all fills in. And then we have some daffodils. And then behind me are my rain barrels, a nice spreading patch of yarrow, some perennial flower coming up. Here is the white pomegranate tree. I was worried about this one. It was taking a little bit to come up, to start blooming, growing, making leaves and that thing. It might have been just needed the pollination. I don't know. So this is a Babylonian white pomegranate tree. And right now it's in the pot. And we got another rose. This was actually a gift for our neighbor gave this to us during our repast for my mother-in-law. So that was very sweet of her. And this is my herb garden, the original garden that I've had. So we've got some marjoram, some onions, some culantro. I'll probably come back in here, do a little bit of work, but the roots in these boxes are pretty, they don't change. These things don't die, so, besides the flowers. So I've got some green onion here, some thyme, a lot of bee balm, and the oregano still living harmoniously. And then I have mojito mint. Never heard of mojito mint, but here we are. And that's it. This is my garden. This is what we did. I'm super proud. This is what we did. Still some more work to do. I have another direct sowing. I think it's in July or August, or I can't remember the dates of the next things that I have to grow. But so far, so good. I did lose a banana tree. I had a banana tree right here. Never had banana before. And I think the variety I had was not winter hardy. And now the crown is it's squishy. We're not going to get anything back from that. That's okay. I'll replace this with something else. But that's my garden. Hope you enjoyed it. Wasn't that exciting? Thank you so much for watching me get my garden together. I'm hoping for a really productive yield this year. Lots of big, beautiful flowers and vegetation, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to grow from seed and the entire process of seeing all those things. The planning, I had my planner, I had, everything. I was thinking of my ideas and things like that, and to see it all, it's pretty interesting. So come back for the next video where I'll share the irrigation process, because I purchased an irrigation set and it's a drip system. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to put those little hose things together and put that in the raised bed. So that should be interesting. Hopefully I'm gonna get it together, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.